Welcome to Houston, Texas for a rematch of the season opener between Houston Dynamo Dos and Colorado Rapids 2. James Hadnot here with you live from SaberCat Stadium in the Western Conference and MLS Next Pro. Houston had a great start to the season. They beat Colorado 2-0 and then went on to go unbeaten in 12. Losing their next three, but they've won two recently. And for Colorado, they were on the opposite end of that spectrum, falling in multiple matches until getting wins in two of their last three. Houston finds itself as one of the top teams in the league, and Colorado trying to figure things out here late in the season. We look at the 11 for Houston. Players that will be starting today: Artur Sosa will play in the striking role. In the midfield, it'll be Samir Mohammed, J.J. Bell, and Alan Martins. And Logan Erb will be in goal. And the back line: Reese Miller, Vinicius Silva, Noah Betancourt, and Daniel Barrett. And for this Houston side, Austin Brumet, their leading goal scorer, going to come off the bench today. Souza got the game-winning goal last time out versus St. Louis, and so he earns the start here today after coming off the bench last time out. And now looking at the 11 for Colorado, they are a side, as mentioned, with just 2 wins on the year. They had a lot of losses over the course of the regular season. And talking with Coach Eric Boucher, he was honest and felt that the team just didn't play to the level that they needed to in some of those matches. Some were tight losses, some were matches in which he felt the team gave away goals. But after having clean sheets in their last 2 wins, 1-0 victory over Vancouver and a 1-0 victory over North Texas SC, believes that the team is starting to figure things out and really return back to the mean on how they were last year as a Western Conference champion. And so here is the 11. Eric Boucher sends out a 5-4-1. Bryce Jamison will lead things up top, and then 4 in the midfield, 5 in the back. But they will start to push up. They like to play out of the back, and so having that 5-man back line allows them to hopefully stretch out Houston, who is very good defensively, and it gives Zachary Campagnola multiple options as they try to work through this press. For Houston, the press worked in their favor. In the first match, they turned over Colorado, and that really helped find those 2 goals. And so the key today will be, will Houston create mistakes again, or will Colorado learn from their own troubles from the first match of the season and multiple matches to start the year to keep hold of the ball and create chances for themselves? Well, you see Houston is in the orange, and in the white is Colorado. We're almost ready to get things started here at SaberCat Stadium. Houston, with a win today, would be level with Austin at the top of the Western Conference table. And Colorado, with the win today, would make it 3 wins in their last 4 matches. There is the opening whistle from Ivan De Cristoforo, and we are underway from SaberCat Stadium. It's Colorado Rapids 2 on the road, taking on Houston Dynamo Dos. James Hadnot here with you. You see immediately pressure being put on, a turnover forced by the Dynamo. Jamani Bell could not keep possession, but wins it back in his attacking third. The shove by De Cristoforo. De La Fuente. And it will be a free kick for Houston immediately as we are moments into the first half. Shimani Bell. Nickname is JJ, preparing to send in this free kick. Ball comes in. It's a good ball in the end. Reese Miller was up there for it. It just skips off the top of his head. And it was the last off of Miller. Houston was preparing to take a corner. And it will be a goal kick. This is what Colorado wants to be better at, playing out of the back. They know that Houston is going to press up, and so if they can find the holes behind that initial press, then that allows them the opportunity to create goal-scoring opportunities. Now, Rapids almost giving the Dynamo a bit of their own medicine, win the ball in the middle of the field, but ball is lost back to Houston. Opposing coaches speak very highly of Houston's defending. There's a reason why they have allowed the second least goals in all of the Western Conference. And right now they're on the hunt for their first goal of this match. Samir Muhammad slaloming, loses possession. Colorado looking to race the other way, but the Dynamo privy to the danger. But the point to be made on the Houston defending is really just how athletic they are, how they close down spaces very quickly, and how they heat up their opponents in all facets. Bell in a pressure chamber, almost squiggles out, but cannot keep possession. He was surrounded by 3 Rapids players. Now to Courtois. Immediate throw back in. This is De La Fuente, fires it across. It skips up into the grasp of Logan Erb, who had one of his best matches as a member of Houston last time out. I was joking with Coach Jeremy Hurdle because Pedro Cruz, the starting goalkeeper on the second team and the first team signee, is going to be participating in goalie wars at MLS All-Star as he continues to hold the belt until someone takes it from him. But Logan Erb was giving him a run for his money with the performance that Erb had last time out. 2 big saves right in front of goal versus St. Louis, and those were necessary saves because without them, St. Louis might have had 3 goals, and Houston only finished the match with 2 of their own. Goal scored by Reese Miller and Arturo Sosa. Lorenzo Cornelia scored the lone goal for St. Louis, but Houston made it back-to-back wins after falling in all 3 matches in the month of June. And they feel like they're back to themselves. Alan Martins launches this into the area, headed down, back to Houston. Long effort, and balling to his right is Zachary Campagnolo, the U.S. Youth International. Campagnolo, goalkeeper. He's been a part of the U15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 levels. He's a mainstay in the youth setup. Playing with fire a bit there. Houston's Doman. What a backhander with the shove. And Artur Sosa gets up looking for a penalty, but it's not given. This ball squirts to Betancourt. Doman is shoved off the ball. Doman tracking back, wins it, as neither side can get a hold of the momentum to start, but Colorado going pound for pound with Houston right now defensively. Coach Boucher talked about the athleticism that the Dynamo possess, and felt his side had to match that, not only the best of their abilities, but also the aggression that Houston shows in their defending. The Rapids have come to play. Doman fires one over the top. Brought down by Koto. Here's the calmness that Coach Boucher wants to see from Colorado. Jamison turns it over. Houston gives it back, but Gustavo Dolman takes over for Houston. So neither side putting together many passes, but again, that's due to the defending, trying to close down the space, make things difficult. And now Daniel Barrett brings the ball across midfield. He has his eyes up, looking for options. That's too far out in front of Samir Muhammad. This Houston squad still young. The likes of Barrett, Muhammad, Bell, all teenagers. But what's different from this year to last year is the older players that are sprinkled into the lineup. You have the likes of Arturo Sosa. Can come on and be a grown-up in the group. Watuda to Garcia. Dakota. Luis Garcia moves the ball around to Vincent Rinaldi. Patience being shown by Campagnolo. But as soon as Colorado tries to attack, they've lost possession. And now they won it back with Sidney Wathuda and are trying to attack. There's a foul just inside the final third. And a free kick coming for Colorado. 10th minute of action. Been cagey to start. Neither side, again, grabbing hold of the possession or setting the tempo for the match. It's been very choppy. But these are the opportunities, if you're Colorado, where you could potentially scratch one across against a very stingy Houston defense. Sidney Wathuda, the former national champion at the University of Vermont. Also there is Luis Garcia. Wathuda lifts this ball, then it's headed towards goal, but Logan Irv saw it the entire way. It was a late corner dispatched by James Cameron that was the difference for Colorado in their last match, that 1-0 victory over North Texas at home. Houston has had to play some top competition. They played Austin. Colorado as well played Austin last time out, or 2 matches ago. A 3-2 loss. smooth touch here, and the speedy Jamani Bell in possession. Bell is thrown down, and that'll be a foul. So Vincent Rinaldi will receive a yellow card for what he said after the challenge. He obviously wasn't pleased. He made his presence felt, and now sits on a yellow card in the 12th minute.
Your attention, please. Yellow card caution has been issued at minute 12 on number 39, Colorado Rapids 2, Luis Garcia.
So now it is Samir Muhammad and Jamani Bell. Muhammad providing himself as a left-footed option. Bell, the right-footed option. Luis Garcia was announced as the recipient of that yellow card. Muhammad's in-swinging ball headed back towards the top of the 18. Doman and the entire Houston lineup saying that was off the arm of a Colorado player in the 18. Jameson tries to dump it behind to Sidney Wathuda. But we play on here in the 13th minute. As Reyes back to Barrett. You see for Barrett has the wrap around that right knee. Came back after being injured last match off the bench just to start today. That's the teenager. Noah Betancourt, another young player on this team. Vincent from Bell, and the shove from behind of Miller earns Houston another free kick. And you hear Jeremy Hurdle yelling out to the center referee, Ivan DeCristofaro, that he felt like it was a handball. DeCristofaro letting Hurdle know how he felt about it. Nothing came of it. Now Houston back in possession. Miller the touch. Good defending by Jabari Decoto. Corner now for Houston as we near the 15th minute of action. Jamani Bell has been busy today. Fires in this ball. Headed away high towards the top of the 18. Colorado cannot break. Doman back towards Bell. Jamani Bell does want to track it. He's shoved down. Still nothing comes of it. Reese Miller wins it back, and possession will stay with Houston. As Logan Erb treks all the way outside of his 18-yard box. Logan Erb, part of the Houston Academy, then went on to college, came back. There's a shove by Twitter Sosa inside the center circle. Coach Hurdle was very complimentary of Logan Erb. It was always the notion that Pedro Cruz was going to move up with the first team for this preseason break. Bell. Muhammad! Campagnolo with the stop. He spilled it, but gets out to it before Artur Sosa can pounce. It was called a preseason break, more of an in-season break due to the World Cup. But Pedro Cruz joining the first team. It was treated like a preseason. What a mistake. So bad from Campagnolo and Gustavo Dorman. Dials up and fires him shot. And Houston takes the lead. After all the hard work that was being done by Colorado, the bugaboo of giving the ball away in the back has come back to rear its ugly head. And Houston in front by a goal. Dorman steps in front and does not disappoint. And that is the hard part when you play out of the back. And you have an aggressive defensive side in Houston. They are stepping to the ball. So if you do not step, do not shield off the oncoming defender, they will hit it. And they will make you pay. So Gustavo Dorman scores his second goal of the year.
Your attention please, goal scored by Houston Dynamo Dolls. Player number 8, Gustavo Dorman.
Campagnolo now just plays this high into the air, rising and heading it out. There's Vinicius Silva, the center back. Just a very, very tough pill to swallow if you're Colorado. Rathula whips this ball forward. Very aggressive. Now the ball is left in. And Fuente showcasing his strength. He played in the cross. Now Samir Muhammad being held onto by Rinaldi. And that'll be a foul on Vincent Rinaldi. On the run is Reese Miller, shielding him off and being shoved from behind. Was Shabar Dakota. Free kick is given for Colorado. 19th minute of action. And Rapids 2 is down after a mistake in the back. Gustavo Dorman scoring for Houston, his second goal of the year. And now Campagnolo plays this a little long. Bryce Jamison trying to control Dakota. This is Gilmore. He goes back to Campagnolo. Now Rinaldi. Cameron comes down to help. And Wathuta plays it centrally to Nathan Chumba, 15-year-old. Has a good profile. Cameron. Almost a fantastic ball towards Bryce Jamison. Logan Erb will come out to grab this. When talking with Coach Eric Boucher about playing out of the back, the difficulty that they've had at times this season, but growing into the new style that comes from the first team head coach, he said that at one point in time, they're out there at losing streak to start the year. They found themselves playing long too much, and so they had to really revert back to the mean, stick to the principles that they were trying to teach, and deal with the growing pains that sometimes come from these mistakes of young players playing a completely new style. And that will be a moment to forget. It is a part of the process if you are Rapids 2. Muhammad racing in possession, gives off to Silva. Miller trying to turn. And again, step for step with him is Jabari Dakota. Silva, the center back, joins the attack. Vinicius Silva searching for a foul. He's not going to find it. That's another thing that this Houston attack has. It has center backs that have the license to join the attack. They can open up space with their dribbling ability. Whether it is Noah Betancourt and especially Vinicius Silva, who has pace and has quality. .22 minutes. Houston in front by a goal, 1-0. Gustavo Doman has the goal for the Dynamo. This ball is slipped through. Artur Sosa sees two. Samir Muhammad back to Sosa. Artur Sosa stopped by Campagnolo. One back by Reyes. The 16-year-old Dylan Reyes adds to the Houston lead. And it's just tough from Campagnolo. He makes a humongous save on what looked to be a for sure goal on the slip ball to Arturo Sosa. And then it's given right back because Dylan Reyes just wanted it more. And Reyes, so calm after he won possession, just swats it low and away from Campagnolo, who just has to watch it roll into the bottom corner. And in a flash, Houston is in front by 2 goals. Colorado now finds itself behind 2 goals against the team near the top of the Western Conference standings. A win today in Houston would be lovely. Red Austin, who currently sits at the top of the West with 40 points.
Number 48, Dylan Reyes.
Now the 37th goal given up on the year by Colorado. That is 3rd most in the Western Conference, behind the 40 given up by the Whitecaps and the 50 given up by Sporting Kansas City 2.
action, and Houston has done what they do to most teams. They are in front 2-0 over Colorado. It's Gustavo Doman who scored first. And after, it was Dylan Reyes. Campagnolo plays this centrally. As the ball pops out to Takoto. Can Colorado do something here? At least they can do is just force Houston to retreat a bit. The defense has been stifling per usual. And again, the ball is given away. Muhammad is fouled. And now Samir Muhammad needs an extra moment to get back to his feet. Big switch. Reese Miller is the target. Does his best to corral it, but all he can do is lose possession. Now Chumba. Smooth little ball forward. Sending Wathuda a chance to play. Wathuda gliding. Cut off for a moment. Now De La Fuente sends it back central. Wathuda was there, but it was just behind him. Now a throw-in coming for Houston. So the two sides will come to their respective benches for a hydration break.
Last up to 3 minutes.
Houston comes into today with 37 points. That is 3 behind Austin. Austin had that 11-match winning streak, which was just fantastic. Houston started the year unbeaten in 12. That matched the unbeaten streak to start a year that Colorado had back in 2023. And for Coach Boucher, 23 was a great year. They won the regular season in the Western Conference, and then they fell in the Western Conference final to Austin in 25. Last year, they were down in the Western Conference final to Minnesota, but came back to represent the West in MLS Next Pro Cup. And I asked Coach Boucher how to ensure that this season wasn't like 24, where they fell off a bit. Now, obviously, in 2024, a lot of the key players from 23 were no longer with the team. Oliver Larraz had moved up to the first team, among others. And so, when you lose a Larraz, when you lose a Remy Cabral, things are going to be different. Very similarly, Bilo Gia, the leading goal scorer, not often with the second team. Sam Bassett, not with the second team, because he's moved on to the second tier. And so things are different, players are different, And Colorado's gotten younger. Donovan Phillips, who was one of the key additions to this team after playing at NC State, he often is with the first team. And so obviously the second team has to have the answers, but as every coach in this space will say, as much as the results are important, the development of the current crop of players is important as well. And we've seen so many players come from this second team space and then go on to do good things, whether it be for the first team, whether it be in MLS, or whether it be with other professional teams. So while right now it's been tough sledding for Colorado, Coach Boucher does a very good job in developing players and preparing them for the next level. That's why he earned a contract extension. And similarly, in the realm of a contract, Coach Jeremy Hurdle, before this match, was told that he would be the official second team head coach. This is a bad giveaway to Wathuda. De La Fuente cannot turn. So Coach Hurdle, after having the interim tag since the start of the season, officially the second team head coach for the foreseeable future. When I talked to Coach Hurdle about that during our media opportunity, he mentioned how just getting the vote of confidence was really beneficial for him. His day-to-day hasn't really changed much because he's been leading the squad since preseason, but to get the vote of confidence from management and from the higher-ups, it's a very enjoyable feeling. His team is searching for their third straight win today. Wins versus Minnesota and St. Louis after dropping all three matches in the month of June. And they're up by 2 goals right now on top of Colorado, who came in pretty good form over their last 3 matches. They too looking for 3 wins. It would be 3 wins and 4 for them if they could somehow come back. That's going to be a very tall task versus the Dynamo.
Keep going, Johnny. Ready, Bryce.
Silva is fouled.
Ready, set. Bryce, alert.
Barrett. Martins. He's dispossessed. Rinaldi. Cameron had the game-winning goal versus North Texas last time out. As Colorado continues to retreat back, this is where things tend to get dicey. Doman, who picked up a ball right inside the 18, he scored that first goal from right there of a very similar action, just coming down and defending an entry pass. Ball is lost by Reyes with Duda. Wow, how does he keep possession there? And now a chance for Colorado to break. Dakota. Jabari Dakota airmails this shot. But that is the formula for Colorado. If they can be calm and under control in the back, then they can create those 4v4 opportunities going forward in the attack with lots of space behind. Only problem is Houston very rarely lets you off the hook when they are defending. Artur Sosa provides himself as a really good option, but Jamani Bell not on the same page with his teammate. As the ball was played long, and Bell was coming to receive it near midfield.
Johnny, bucket. Shoot my next side. Shoot my next side.
You can see Coach Eric Boucher giving instructions He wants his team to break down this press. Houston never going to take very much time off. They're always coming at you. And there's just a bad ball given away to the Dynamo. Barrett. Delman, first goal scorer. Silva and Bell. Now, they're just seeing Houston not on the same page right now. Jamani Bell playing it outside. Reese Miller taking his run inside. Doman wins possession, however. Reyes fighting for it. It'll be Colorado that'll have possession with Thuda. Shrugs off Reese Miller. And that's good by Reese Miller just to slow down Sydney with Thuda, who was looking to create a break opportunity. Now Houston can reset things defensively. Thuda finds himself on the ball again. Watched by two. Dylan Reyes wins it. Alan Martins. Doman. Big challenge there. This could be dicey. So it will just be a yellow.
Your attention, please. Yellow card caution.
Ali
has been
Fadal
issued to Colorado
picks up a
Rapids
yellow
to
card.
number 15, Ali Fadal. The 40th
That
minute.
was a bit dangerous. It's great to see that everybody is okay. '40th minute, Houston in front by 2 goals. Miller outside of the boot towards Sosa. And Arturo Sosa is going to be called for the foul. Cameron. Flag comes up. Bryce Jamison was trying to find himself in behind. Is shown to Noah Betancourt, and Colorado will have a free kick.
Your attention, please. Yellow card caution has been issued to Houston Dynamo player number 14, Noah Betancourt, the 41st minute.
Rinaldi. Just skip off Reese Miller. Dakota has his eyes up but has to go back. So Gilmore. Conte. In the battle with Jamani Bell. Souza commits the foul. It's Vidal that wants to see a yellow card for his opponent. It's not coming, but it will be a conversation with the referee for Arturo Sosa. Fourth minute. Colorado was treading water through the first 15. They were taking it to Houston as well, keeping possession, defending. Houston was doing what they do best, making things difficult for the Rapids. And then the mistake by Campagnolo turned into the goal for the Dynamo. And then after a gorgeous save, very similarly to the first goal that was given up, defender not privy to what was around him, not being strong on the ball. And Dylan Reyes came in, took possession, took a shot, and scored the second goal. So now Samir Muhammad on the ball for Houston, unsecure of this 2-goal lead as we march towards halftime. Betancourt into Jamani Bell. And that's a foul and a free kick coming. So you see Ivan De Cristoforo saying no more, as Grant Gilmore is the man that committed that foul. 45th minute, Houston has a free kick.
Your attention, please. The fourth official on the sideline has indicated that there will be a minimum of 5 minutes added into the first half. 5 minutes.
The fourth official announcing a minimum of 5 minutes of added time to this first half. Jamison shoved off by Betancourt. Now Betancourt slides this behind. Muhammad tracks it down and wins a corner. Samir Muhammad scored the first goal of the season for Houston versus this Colorado squad in that opener. Fires in this corner. Headed away by Chumba. Reyes on a goal here today. Martins. Can't go through the legs of Grant Gilmore. Good defending. And that's going to be a foul and a yellow card. A second yellow for Houston's Luis Garcia.
Double yellow. Red card ejection for number 46. Number 14.
Or
Houston
check that for Noah Betancourt.
47th minute.
And his day is done. You see there, just reckless, into the back. Leg of Ali Fadal. And Houston, who's up by 2 goals, now goes down a man. And so Houston will have to nurse a 2-goal lead into the second half. That does switch things up. It does change the outlook on this next half. James Cameron as Colorado plays up a man for the remainder of this added time in the first half and will be up a man for the entire second half. Jamison returns to Cameron, trying to turn on his right. Cameron's shot takes a deflection and will go over and out for a corner. It was a necessary second yellow for Betancourt. Just a rash challenge. Already on a yellow, that's something you can't do. And so now Sidney Wathuta. Lofted ball towards the back post. Rinaldi's header is right to Logan Erb. Good ball from Bell into Samir Muhammad. Artur Sosa on the ball now. Sosa goes down. Luis Garcia was there defending. Long run made by Cameron, who's watched by Martins. Now Wathuta. Still with it as he glides in possession. This little tap. Bryce Jamison was right there. Colorado putting real pressure on to end this first half. Muhammad's header forward. That's a trip and a foul. And there is the end of the first half. So Houston finds 2 goals early in the half, but late drama for Dynamo Dos as they lose Noah Betancourt to a second yellow card. At the break, it's Houston 2, Colorado 0. Coming up in our halftime show, we look back on the opening of the new home in North Texas. We also peek ahead to the MLS All-Star Week in our first half highlights when we return.
They say the world's game is played everywhere. This is how we play it here. Every weekend across North America. From Vancouver's mountain rain to the shores of Florida. From the City of Angels to the Heartland. The world's brightest stars light up our fields.
Let's go.
And our fans bring the world to life. In every language, in every city. One game, one roar. Sold out nights under lights. New soccer citadels rising from coast to coast. Every chant, every goal, another brick in a growing relief. Now, the world's biggest stage comes to our home. And when they arrive, they'll find the game's heartbeat has been here all along.
Welcome back to Houston. Dynamo in front 2-0 on top of Colorado. Well, what an opening it was when North Texas SC opened its new home. Let's revisit a fun night in Mansfield. Before we get to the fun night in Mansfield, here are your halftime highlights. You saw Goldman with a big-time strike, and that was off a mistake made by Zachary Campagnolo. And then, again, Dylan Reyes forcing a mistake and then finding the back of the net for the Dynamo. That was their 2 goals. And then here, right before the end of the half, Noah Betancourt, who was already on a yellow card, picks up another yellow for that rash challenge, and he receives a red. And so, despite Houston scoring 2 goals in the first half, it will be a man for Colorado once the second half gets started. So we'll take a break and be back for more at halftime between Houston and Colorado.
Today's finally here today. North Texas SC finally get to debut their brand new Texas Health Mansfield Stadium, and the day promises celebration and fireworks.
Opening game brought out some familiar faces to the new Texas Health Mansfield Stadium. NTX alumni Logan Farrington, Nolan Norris, Bernard Camungo, and Sam Sarver joined fans and team management to witness history.
What do you think about this new stadium so far?
I like it, it's good.
What was the one thing that you liked the most? The field, the seats, the people?
The field.
What was your impression once you walked in and you saw this beautiful new stadium?
When I was driving here, I drove here with a teammate. He was on the phone, and I tapped his thigh. I was like, dude, look at this stadium just from the outside. It looks incredible, you know? And I think they picked a good location. Obviously, the town we're in now doesn't have a sports team, so this is going to be their team to support. And I mean, it's probably the nicest second team stadium in the league now, so that's pretty cool.
It's a huge day for the club. First ever game at this stadium. It's been long in the making. What's going through your mind?
It's just amazing seeing people in the stands. I think it really comes down to our club, our philosophy, and our ownership. And we want to be pioneers in this sport, and we're setting the bar higher. This is absolutely amazing, and this stadium is beautiful. I mean, look around. We're feeling a lot of pride. Like, you're seeing people right now walking around wearing North Texas gear. players come out the locker room and there's about 100 people there cheering and coming out for warm-ups. This is going to elevate their game, their preparation, and ultimately it's going to elevate their development. But this is going to be great for the community of Mansfield, and we're building something really special here.
The action on the pitch versus St. Louis City SC2 did not disappoint. An inspired Ricky Lewis opened the score in the 53rd minute of play, followed by a right-footed shot from Caleb Swan almost 20 minutes later to make the score 2-0. But Ricky Lewis would complete his first professional brace in stoppage time to secure a 3-0 win for North Texas SC in front of nearly 6,000 fans.
Talk to me about the game and what it feels to get this first win on this first ever game here at the stadium.
Honestly, it's just magical. The history behind it, our coach was telling us from the start that this was the most important 3 points in our lives. The club has been working really hard for us to give us this type of stadium, so I felt like the team was just really excited and we want to make the show and show why we're coming up.
Once you came into the stadium for the first time, what was going through your mind?
Honestly, coming in, I was very nervous. A lot of people. I was just saying, just focus on what you can do, focus on what you can do, and whatever the opportunity erupts, finish it. And I felt like I did.
We've had three really great moments in the last few years here, okay? The first one, obviously, in 2024, winning MLS Next Pro at our seniors at Current Stadium. The second one was winning the MLS Next Pro Invitational last year, which is really important for the club. And obviously, this moment, opening the stadium, opening this facility. Again, we talked a little bit about the belief from the club to do this for us. We talked about the privilege the club has for you guys, and why God you guys are ready.
After a very exciting win for the home team, many fans stuck around to enjoy a spectacular fireworks show to celebrate the first ever game here at Texas Held Mansfield Stadium, the first of many to come. Signing off for MLS Next Pro, Moises Linares.
My name is Nathaniel James. You can call me Natty James. I'm a striker / winger from Trinidad and Tobago. I grew up in a place called La Hocata, Rima. I grew up on the east side of the island. I started in a club nearby named FC Santa Rosa, and that's where I started playing football. My father, he saw that I had like my shoes were always dirty after school and stuff, and when I came home one day, I was like, I want to start to play football, and he was like, you want to start to play football? So my father was actually the one who started like carrying me out on the field, started passing, kicking, running, teaching me running techniques, everything. Then he got me into football because he used to play as well. After that, I just started playing, and I've been playing ever since. I was in Jablote, and I was playing youth football there. So at that time, I got selected for the under-15 national team. At the time, I was just so happy just to play and just to be around this environment, and I was just so excited for my future and what I could do, and yeah, it's been going good so far. I remember actually getting called to train when I was 15 as well. So I was training with the national team since I was like 15, and then I made my professional debut when I was 18, and then I made my competitive debut when I was 19. It was against Jamaica in Jamaica. I came on, played like 15 minutes. I was so nervous. It was good though, it was good. I came on, had some nice touches, played really well, played as a striker, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And my first competitive debut, I actually scored in it. So I came on for like 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the game, and scored the winning goal, and it was in a CONCACAF Nations League game. Yeah, it was one of the best feelings I've had in my life. When I was younger, I used to take a lot from different players. I think Messi and then Neymar were the two players that I would always look up to, like just watching football, because I was supported Barcelona when I was younger. And when I was like 15, like I started playing as like a cam, like a number 10. So I started watching like Dybala, and I wanted to be just like Dybala. I wanted to play like him, same left foot, same. I just wanted to move and play like him. So I think Dybala, I already did my research, see what it was all about, North Texas or whatever. And then I had a meeting with Coach Gall. John, he gave me a call. It was like everything I ever wanted. He just told me about everything. He was like talking about the new stadium, Mansfield, showing me how good it's gonna be, the environment, and I just fell in love immediately. And I knew that I wanted to be here. I wanted to like put my best foot forward for this opportunity, and I've been trying my best. I've been giving my best every day, so I just want to continue that. From the first day I came here, I was like, I just want to play well, play good. I want to score, I want to assist, I want to help the team in any way possible, So as of right now, my goal is just to help the team make playoffs and see how good we can do this season, see how far we can go, and I think we have a really good shot.
is onto it, cutting, denied by Cruz.
And an amazing save by Pedro Cruz. And Pedro Cruz with a third save.
A lot of pressure on the ball. Ending hit, what a save!
Saved by Cruz. Pierce cross in front, reflex save by Cruz.
Decent ball in, great save again. My goodness, worldly stop from Pedro Cruz.
Marker John for the equalizer, stop. And saved by Mackey. McGrath, stopped by Will Mackey.
Now sends one in. Oh, Mackey! How did he do it?
Sliding it across. Will Mackey standing on his head.
And he stopped.
It's another great save from Mackey.
Will Mackey said no.
Huntsville's Will Mackey and Houston's Pedro Cruz will be there. Will you? Goalie Wars presented by Old Spice returns as part of the All-Star Skills Challenge presented by AT&T on July 28th. And we must mention that multiple MLS Next Pro alums will be on hand to take the field in the 2026 MLS All-Star Game presented by Chime on July 29th from Charlotte. You see the likes of Julian Hall, Max Archton, and Matt Freese, who are with the U.S. men's national team. Xavier Gozo, who is setting things ablaze in MLS for RSL and Real Salt Lake. Those names and many more will be in Charlotte for the MLS All-Star Game. We'll take one more quick break and be back for the second half between Colorado and Houston.
Yeah, boys hear sentiment, flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still staying ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best, can't rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions, trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next, just wanna know what's next. Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now. Oh yes, man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next, just know we got now.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro.
Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
Now it's time for our halftime highlights. Houston in front by 2 goals. This one, Gustavo Doman just quicker on the draw as he got in front of Ali Fadal, scoring and giving Houston a 1-goal lead. And then, again, just wanting it more, Dylan Reyes picks out the bottom corner and gives Houston a 2-goal lead. But a lifeline for Colorado as Noah Betancourt picks up a second yellow, and that's a red card. And his day has come to a close, and so can Colorado take advantage of being up a man for this next 45 minutes. We'll see if the Rapids can come from behind and gain something on the road. Second half is underway between Houston and Colorado. James Hadnot here with you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Coming to the field, number 47.
Reese Miller into Arturo Sosa. Remember, Houston is down a man. We'll see how they play in possession. They almost found a third goal in the first half. They're not going to stop being aggressive. There's a foul. That goes on Fadal. And he has to be careful because he himself is on a yellow card. Samir Muhammad taking his time to get up, and Houston will be in no rush in all of these little stoppages as the half goes on. They will not want Colorado to gain a rhythm in possession up a man. Reese Miller plays that off of Jabari Decoto. And again, just another small little stoppage. A couple seconds here and there are going to be very important. Sosa, good hold-up play. He's brought down, and that'll be a foul on Colorado. Houston with the opportunity to win their third straight match. Dynamo winning at home versus Minnesota when they played at Shell Energy Stadium. And then winning last time out here at SaberCat Stadium versus St. Louis 2-1. Arturo Sosa tries to take a touch. He is shoved off the ball. And now Colorado, their first chance to possess with the man advantage. This is James Cameron. And Cameron's cross is blocked away for a Colorado corner. Sidney Wathuda plays it short to Nathan Chumba. Chumba returns to Wathuda. This ball slid to the top of the 18. Fired just high by Luis Garcia. Good opportunity there from Garcia, trying to pick out that top corner as space opened up for the shot. But just could not keep the shot low. Just raised over the target. Colorado can put some pressure on of its own, playing up a man. Jameson. Now Decoto. De La Fuente. Decoto. Looping ball, Logan Erb for the basket catch. Near 50th minute of action. This is well done by the substitute, Alessandro Herrera. Now this ball slid behind to Cameron. Rinaldi with the, Fadal. And now De La Fuente. Cameron. Now Cameron inside the 18 tries to pull this back, and Reyes will clear it away. Artur Sosa running onto it, and Sosa into the path of Jamani Bell. Can Houston do the unthinkable? Bell, he just loses possession as he worked inside the 18-yard box. Wide open now, Colorado coming the other way. And Chumba doing a little too much there. Ball still in play. Muhammad. Samir Muhammad. Back to Gustavo Doman. He scored the first goal for Houston today. Samir Muhammad, who has a goal against Colorado this season. Jamani Bell into De La Sandro Herrera. But James Cameron shoves him off the ball. Bad giveaway here for Colorado. Now Houston finds itself in possession once again. Houston has won both meetings versus Colorado this season. First one was a 2-0 victory, the second one 3-1. And it was a match in which Coach Boucher was very confident about his side going into the match. Reese Miller is the target for this ball through. Bell. Herrera. Jamani Bell with just good movement here. Almost crafting an entire attack on his own with his movement. Chumba loses possession. Artur Sosa is on the ball as he shrugs off a challenge. Now Muhammad opens up. This shot is blocked away by Nathan Chumba. Houston wins the ball back, and Herrera goes back to Logan Erb. He has not been busy today at all. Colorado has struggled to find a shot on goal. And Houston has had all the momentum despite now being down a man. Rinaldi. Along to James Cameron. Ushered ball into De La Fuente. Pulls this back. Fadal. Cameron trying to turn and use all of his strength to score. James Cameron, a bully inside of the area. And Colorado has life. Well, James Cameron looked like a ship as he thrust his way towards goal. Take a look at this again. Just too big, too strong, 2 men around him, but too much James Cameron. Colorado has found a goal. Houston trying to respond. Sosa can't keep it down.
Attention, please. Goal scored at the 54
10 minutes gone.
And number 35, James.
Close to it here in this second half, and Colorado has already found their first goal. We mentioned how Logan Erb had not had much to do in that first half. Well, he better put his hard hat on if he wants Houston to find all 3 points after going up by 2 goals in the first half. These are those situations that you go and work on in practice. Being up a man, down a man. You usually don't do it for a full 45 minutes, but you also have to do what the situation requires. This ball is dug out by Cameron. Now this is Chumba to Koto. De La Fuente. Rinaldi. Now James Cameron, fresh off that goal, cuts inside, fires it to the opposite side, and it's just out of the reach of Jabbar Dakota. '57th minute. Houston went up 2 goals to start this match. Their defense was pristine. They forced 2 turnovers by Colorado, and it turned into 2 goals for Dynamo Dos. Then Noah Bedencourt picked up a second yellow in first half stoppage time. And Dynamo have played down a man since the beginning of this half. James Cameron scoring that goal to give Colorado life on the road. Rapids looking for their 3rd win in 4 matches. Cameron along to De La Fuente. In the area is De La Fuente. Good defending. See, Austin Brumett getting ready to come on. Number 7 Orange just waiting to be let on as Colorado attacks again. It's Perez who heads it away. It'll be a corner for Colorado. Don't think that Houston will make the change just yet as they have to defend this corner kick. Danger of Colorado drawing level. And Fuda runs into the corner flag. Now the ball is in play. Ball returns to Sidney Wathuda. And it's back out for another corner. So Sidney Wathuda trying to play so quickly, he almost toppled over the corner flag. Maybe second time is the charm for the former Catamount. Lifted ball in, headed away by Benicio Silva. Garcia. Rinaldi. And now Dakota into Fadal. Draws this back. And it's De La Fuente whose shot is wide of the mark. Well, the levy, that is the Houston defense, facing a lot of pressure right now.
Bring attention, please, at the 60th minute. Substitution in Houston, Dynamo Dos. Leaving the field, number 9, Arthur Sosa. Coming into the field, number 7, Oscar
Sosa will come off. Mets will provide fresh legs for Houston. As he's the team leader in goals. Artur Sosa did a very good job providing an option when Houston wanted to play long. Also had a beautiful defensive effort last time out versus St. Louis to pick the pocket of a defender and then set up Artur Sosa, who had just come on at the break. So he's going to be good defensively. You can bet that much. Vidal. Almost a turnover there to the aforementioned Bremet. Now De La Fuente with Thuda. Beautiful back heel. Two men in close succession. Neither wanted to take it. It was Dakota and Cameron. They both flinched for a moment, and then the space that had opened up closed down quickly as Dakota tried to set up Cameron, who's already on a goal. But you can feel it for Colorado. 61st minute. Corner floated into the area, punched high into the air by Logan Erb. But there was contact in and around the goalkeeper.
Your attention, please, at the 62nd minute. Substitution in Colorado Rapids 2. Leaving the field, number 49, Nathan Chamba. Coming into the field, number 87, Sebastian Siegler.
So now changes being
Also
made.
leaving the field, number 35, James Cameron. Coming into
As
the field,
Jaden
number
Chantak
56.
will come on
Jaden
for James
Chantak.
Cameron. We also saw Sebastian Siegler come on as well for Nathan Chumba. Rinaldi, Fadal, and now Grant Gilmore. Reese Miller wasn't going to make that easy as Bryce Jameson was looking for a possession. Ball was quickly behind to De La Fuente. He shoved down. The assistant referee does not waive for a foul. And that's just two players searching for the ball and colliding into each other. '64th minute. And Houston is in front by just a goal now. Second half goal scored by James Cameron for Colorado. Houston playing down a man after the second yellow was shown to Noah Bedcourt in the first half. Chantak receives it back from Dakota. Relentless pressure being put on by Colorado now, as that extra man has helped them tremendously. Already found one goal. Can they find a second? They have the quality of players to do it. This is Dakota. Chantak can't keep his feet. Bremet shoved down by Vincent Rinaldi, and that's a foul. You can see Eric Bichet giving handshakes to his young men on the sideline. He can sense that Colorado can get something from this match. The quality they have on the field, with the momentum that they have in the match. Reese Miller racing the other way. Cannot go around Grant Gilmore. Now Miller wins it back to Brumette. Austin Brumette firing over the crossbar. So yellow is shown.
Yellow card, caution, discrimination. 4th minute. Colorado.
To Sebastian Siegler.
87. Sebastian Siegler.
He committed the foul before the ball found Brumette. Fun summer of soccer. Beautiful ball into the path of Dakota. But his entry towards Mathuda just out in front. And Logan Erb can get to it. Brumette back to Bell. As Jamani Bell is watched by multiple players. Now the ball sent forward. Gilmore corralled. Fadal on it, and Fadal wide of the mark. You see Wathuda wanted it played in front. Logan Erb made it difficult, but at point blank range, Fadal has to finish there. Handshake for support from Sidney Wathuda. But if Fadal plays it for Wathuda, it's definitely a tap in. Good touch here into Bell. And now Jamani Bell slides this forward. Samir Muhammad closed down by Jaden Shantak. Jamani Bell. Doman will win possession here. Quickly forward towards Reese Miller. Out wide to Samir Muhammad. Muhammad isolated against Shantak. Reyes, who has the second goal, which is serving as the game-winning goal right now. Muhammad slips past a couple of defenders, but nobody there at the back post as he was hoping. So Campagnolo quickly into the path of Jonathan De La Fuente. Bryce Jameson, smooth touches. Past Vinicius Silva. Wathuda can't put it on a platter. And this match is wide open right now. Expect if Houston decides to attack that Colorado would try to play it back as quickly as possible with the numbers advantage. And you can tell right here, 39 in white, Luis Garcia laboring a little bit. He's also on a yellow card. And the change getting ready to come on. As Jabbar Dakota. Nice little tap here. Shantak controlled by Fadal. He can't take a shot. Still with Colorado. And De La Fuente sprays his shot wide. 70th minute. Colorado searching for that second goal. little touch here by Siegler as Chantak tried to play it back. It still ended up to Fadal, but he did not have the time to turn. In the end, it was Jonathan De La Fuente whose shot was wide.
Colorado Rapids to the 71st. Field number 39.
Miles Gardner getting ready to come on
Coming into the field number
for
90.
Houston. He'll come on for Reese Miller. And Edgar Heredia will come on for Colorado, the 17-year-old.
7, Reese Miller. Coming into the field, number 44, Miles Gardner.
Chantak. Defense. Ball is out. Fourth row. Houston, hold on. 19 minutes, including some added time on the horizon. 18 and change before we get to added time. Heredia cannot get around. Cristoforo wanting the ball to come back. It will be a drop ball for Colorado. Junior Hurdle and the ball cap down there on the right, just trying to tell his players where he wants them to set up. Chantak is fouled, and a free kick is coming for Colorado. Jaden Chantak and Sidney Wathuta both stand behind this free kick. Wathuta off to the left. Chantak puts it in. Good ball! Big save by Logan Erb. Erb comes up clutch. Jaden Chantak with a perfect ball. A diving header from Vincent Rinaldi. But Logan Erb at the near post would not be denied. Corner now for Colorado. Another short ball played. Wathuta is going to shoot, and this is nowhere close. So Logan Erb once again looking for back-to-back wins at the clean sheet versus Minnesota. Did enough versus St. Louis. 2 humongous saves right inside of his own 18. And now a big save as we near a quarter of an hour remaining to keep his team in front off a diving header by Vincent Rinaldi. Remember, Houston is playing down a man. Red card picked up at the end of the first half by Noah Betancourt. Colorado has played up a man for the full 45 here today in this second half. Miles Gardner racing into open space, but he's offside. This entire second half, Colorado has played up a man. They scored once in the second half. James Cameron was the goal scorer, but he has since gone off. Who is going to come up for Colorado? Or can Houston hold on? Slip ball forward. Dakota shrugs off a tackle. Jabari Dakota still with it. Floating ball. And Ali Fadal couldn't bring it down.
Your attention, please.
As the teams will go to their respective sidelines for a hydration break.
It will take up to 3 minutes.
Right now, Houston in front 2-1. This result holds. It'll be 3 straight wins for Houston, and they would move level with Austin on 40 points at the top of the Western Conference table. Colorado trying their hardest to come from behind after being down by 2 goals. Take advantage of the man advantage. Coach Boucher, you see there talking with his team about what they need to do to find that second goal. This team has played well for stretches this season, despite the results. Did say that a lot of the results were fair ones. Felt like at times the mistakes that were made were mental. Making those mistakes, those were the ones that gave teams the opportunity to take leads and earn 3 points from them. But now, recently, they have been better defensively, and their 2 wins have been off of clean sheets. Opportunity in this match to find 1 more goal and make it result in 3 or 4. If they can score twice, it would be wins in 3 or 4. They've showed their resilience. They were down by 3 goals to Austin 2 matches ago. They found 2, just could not find a third. So they have played the best of the best. Have competed. Now as Houston returns to the field of play, Coach Jeremy Hurdle hoping to get a win in his first official match as the non-interim head coach. Interim tag has been taken off. He is the head man. That was made official this week. Hoping to get a win in this match to cement that promotion. His squad has fought hard over these 33 minutes, but there's still 12 minutes remaining. Mohamed Reyes as play resumes. Herrera trying to pick out Vermette. Jaden Jantak wins it. Look at this defending from Houston. Samir Mohamed is on it. Plays it into open space for Miles Gardner. Gardner. Mohamed still with it. What a back heel. Brumette. Oh, wow. Almost a gorgeous display of football. It was beautifully coming together. Just enough defending from Colorado in the end. But a corner from Houston. A goal here would really shut the door Muhammad's outswinger headed away by Vincent Rinaldi. Back towards Muhammad. He can't go by De La Fuente. Play on is the decision. So Vincent Rinaldi played with the U18s at the GA Cup. Dakota. This ball comes into the area. Pulled back for Chantak. And good defending in. Remet, big ball over the top. Campagnolo is out for it, just enough to be there first as Miles Gardner was coming back with an opportunity. Siegler. Jamison receives it. Numbers in the area. Floated ball. Chantak. Dakota can't take a shot. Wathuta has it now for Colorado. And an offside is given. Ball's headed down to Jamani Bell. Bell, almost a perfect pass to Austin Vermette. Necessary defending there. And as Wathuta makes the turn, Rapids are rushing forward. Jabari Dakota, Wathuta on the underlap. The two aren't on the same page. You can see the frustration from Jabari Dakota. As he was cutting inside, Wathuta was working outside, and it felt like Wathuta wasn't expecting the ball. Wanted Dakota just to take that route inside and potentially put a shot on goal. So while Sidney Wathuta was trying to be unselfish, Dakota was trying to play him in. 84th minute now. Big shove unnecessarily from Vincent Rinaldi of Austin Vermette, and that just allows for Houston to saunter forward to take this free kick. Rinaldi. Now Jaden Chantak quickly into the middle. It's cleared behind for a corner. Wathuta provides himself as a potential short option. As Chantak runs away. Wathuta lofts this ball right on top of Logan Erb, and he pushes it away. And now some pushing and shoving as Logan Erb was run into. Batuta just trying to cause chaos with that ball. Grant Gilmore is the one that ran into the Houston goalkeeper. Both were going for the ball. Nothing malicious there. Houston trying to hold on. Logan Erb launches this ball the other way. Met the first to head it for Houston. Muhammad trying to control. Now Reyes with a back heel. Foul is going to bring the Colorado, so Houston's possession. Vincent Rinaldi picks up a second yellow, and now Sebastian Siegler picks up a second yellow, and his day is done. My. So now it'll be 10v10 for the remainder of the match. Or if somebody picks up another yellow, it could be less. You see here, and Siegler, very similar to Noah Betancourt's challenge, goes through the back of the defender, already on a yellow.
Also,
picks up another one. So Sebastian Siegler picks up a second yellow card, and his day is done.
Your attention, please. Substitution in Colorado Rapids 2 at the 87th minute.
So now, coming off is Jabari Dakota, and coming on is Charlie Harper.
Coming into the field, number 37.
Colorado could not take advantage of being up a man. And so now they will play 10v10 with Houston for the final 3 minutes or so. And this is in favor of Houston now with their defensive style and already in front. Truly beg your pardon. I saw 84, and it was 87 of Siegler. They picked up that second yellow. Now Batuta can't work around Benicio Silva. Vincent Rinaldi loses a shin guard, now puts it back in. Rinaldi receives it back and gives it away. Samir Muhammad still in on the touchline. And that is last off of Jaden Shantak. Minute. Both teams have suffered a red card. 10v10. Houston clinging to a 1-goal lead. Fadal tries to thread the needle. Shantak still picks it up. Rinaldi launches in a ball. Still with Colorado. Beautiful slip ball behind with Buddha inside the area, but it's a clean challenge. Oh my, that almost was a penalty given up by Houston. Rinaldi.
Your attention, please. The fourth official on the sideline has indicated that there will be a minimum.
Charlie
of
Harper.
7 minutes added into the second half. 7 minutes.
Grant Gilmore can't receive it back from De La Fuente. As it's official, 7 added minutes to this second half. 7 more minutes for Houston to hold on.
Leaving the field, number 48, Dylan Reyes. Coming into the field, number 49, Kia Walsh.
Ryan Walsh preparing to come on. Dylan Reyes comes off. Ryan Walsh comes on. But the substitution is being held because it wasn't done in an orderly fashion. And so because Dylan Reyes came all the way across the field and didn't go off at the easiest point, it is now 10v9. Colorado is up a man. And because of it, Logan Erb has to make a miraculous save. Bryce Jamison's header on target. Logan Erb with an amazing denial. Oh my. Erb again comes up clutch. It is still 10v9. Jaden Chantak, a lofted ball towards the 6-yard box. Heredia. Wathuda tries to bring it down. Now Jamani Bell will give chase as Campagnolo is well off his line. Fires it back forward. Headed along to Harper. Herrera lets it run out, and now Ryan Walsh comes on. So now it is 10v10. But what a moment there for Colorado. Up a man for mere moments and almost found a game-tying goal. Perez first to that. Bell out to Gardner. Miles Gardner has Bell coming in the middle. Miles Gardner shoots for himself, and Campagnolo, a big paw up to block that away. Well, this is an exciting end to this match as Houston looks for a third, which would surely be the winner. Gardner. Now Houston keeps possession. Silva was trying to hold up the restart, and play resumes. Wathuda. Madness right now as Jamison is on it. His long cross is out of play. So Logan Erb will take his time as he's again had to make 2 big-time saves. It was 2 saves in the first half inside his own 6-yard box. Point-blank shots for St. Louis that he stopped. Here, you just saw one of the best saves you'll see all year. Full stretch to get a hand out there to stop that header from Jamison. Rinaldi towards Chantak, trying to hold off a defender. He does play it into the path of Wathuda. Has numbers with him. Sidney Wathuda watched by 2. Inside the 18. Chantak trying to control. And it was a handball on Chantak. Again there, Houston had to be very careful because if that ball pops out on one of their hands, then it is a penalty. So we played 5 of our minimum of 7. Can Houston hold on to the rope? Or can Colorado find the goal that would draw them level in this tug of war? Mathuda using his frame to keep possession. Fires towards Bryce Jamison, who's on his horse. De La Fuente gets to this. It's pulled back and then cleared away by Jamani Bell. Anywhere works. Perez, who was down there, his header back to Gardner, and now Houston has possession. Gardner is fouled, and that was huge from Miles Gardner to earn that foul, and more precious time will tick off. Well, this is a gutsy performance from Houston. Going down a man in the first half. Played more than 40 minutes down a man here in this second half before a second yellow was picked up by Sebastian Siegler. And then playing down a man for another 30 seconds, 10v9 off of a substitution infraction. And Logan Erb making 2 saves in very important moments. And there's a foul on Mathuda of Vinicius Silva. And if Houston plays their cards right, they might get out of Dodge. So our 7 minutes have come and gone. It is up to Ivan de Cristoforo now. Logan Erb sends this away. There's the final whistle, and Houston has done it. Down a man for more than 40 minutes, down to 10v9 for a quiet moment in the second half. Logan Erb makes 2 big saves. Colorado finds 1 goal, but they don't have enough. And in the end, it's the Dynamo 2, Rapids 1, and Houston now level with Austin at the top of the Western Conference table. Well, what a match we've had here. Now it's time for the Adidas Man of the Match, and it is the man with the game-winning goal, Dylan Reyes. Game in the first half. Reyes, beautiful strike here off forcing the mistake. And Reyes earns your Adidas Man of the Match. Well, thank you so much for joining us from SaberCat Stadium. Houston is victorious 2-1 on top of Colorado, and they now sit on 40 points, tied for the top spot in the Western Conference. Thank you so much for joining us here with my entire MLS Next Pro crew and One Football crew. My name is James Hadnot saying so long from Houston, Texas, and have a blessed evening.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.